So, hi Louise. So tonight I thought that I would do something from our mini catalogue. This is running currently from now until the end of June, so time is running out to purchase some goodies. And I thought we'd have a play around with some snails. So if there's anybody on that hasn't seen the mini catalogue, I will turn you down and we'll get cracking. So here's the mini catalogue. Make sure you can see it. There we go. Yeah, I do love this set, Louise, I must admit. It is a lovely set. So just showing, it does come as a suite with some papers, but obviously you don't have to get the papers if you don't want to, but they will be retiring, the papers will be retiring at the end of June, along with the snails. So you get the snail stamp set, and as a bundle you can save yourself 10% and get the dies with it. But obviously with the whole suite you also then get, let me just remove that, with the whole suite you obviously then get your twine, and you also, yes, it is a well thumbed catalogue and you can see all my little tabs for all the bits that I like. So yeah, you get the white and pink twine, you get the hearts, and obviously you get the dies and the paper and the stamps as well. So let's have a look at the stamp set. So here is the stamp set. Just, aren't they just cute? Don't you just love them? So I have a habit when mine come as a bundle, so the dies and the stamp sets, I have a habit of storing my dies in with the stamp set. So particularly if it's specific, if it's simple things like just scalloped rectangles or things like that, then I keep them separate, and then I'm not stuck with just what's in the matches the stamps. One little tip for this stamp set though, if you do get it, that little dot comes out of the middle there. So if you take it out and keep it, you can create your own little dotty background. So don't throw it away. So yes, first up, I thought we would do something with the papers. Ooh, which if you see the beautiful papers that we have, which I have bought an abundance of, just in case. So these are the papers, which I don't think the catalogue does justice. Yeah, it's just cute. The Happy Mail enclosed, it's just so cute, and just what people need these days. So I'll just put that to one side. I mean, this is just so cute, but also with these, the dies actually cut out. Let me see if I can get the right one. It's not that one. The dies actually cut out the snails, so you can, if you don't want to fussy cut, and you don't want to stamp and then colour in and cut out with the dies, you can actually just die cut straight from the paper, which is what's fantastic about this. So obviously you get 2 sheets of that one, and then on the reverse side it's this cool little squiggly lines, which, you know, is generic and can be used for anything. And then you get this great one, which I love this one, and all the colour. And obviously they're all double-sided and you get 2 of each. So, and you've got great stitch lines, which in the new catalogue that's coming, that we've got, they've got a stamp set that you can sort of recreate your stitch lines. I don't know if you've seen that, Louise. But if you wanted to, you could recreate your own stitch lines. But I just love that. It's just so cute and generic, and obviously we've got great mushrooms, which Very easy to cut out by hand if that's what you wanted to do. And then we've got on the back of this one, got some lovely little hearts, which are just really cute. And that's coming from someone that doesn't really like hearts, or just FYI, don't really do hearts. And then that one again, brilliant. Can fussy cut those. And then that's a great one. So it's almost like a snail trail on Bermuda Bay. Love Bermuda Bay. And then the lovely little heart and envelopes and the presents, which, you know, doesn't have to go with the snails. Can go with anything. And then great, like, squiggly, like, look like little postage stamps, which I think is great. And again, can be with anything. And then we've got these fab mushrooms with obviously that on the back, which is just brilliant and can be for anything, birthdays, just to say hello. They're all great. Love them. So I think I was going to start with the postage stamps, the little ones. And just on, let me just put these to one side. So I've got a normal card blank. I've already cut out my circle, but what I will do is just do a little bit of blending, just to create a little bit of ground so I can put my snail on there, and then we'll just layer it up, and just a simple card to get going. So with my very well used blender brush, it's extremely well used, but it is clean, promise. It does dye, but it is clean. And it's so good because it is a brush. So I don't know if you can see that there. Rather than a sponge. And they are great to go with your inks. So for a little bit of ground, I thought, just because I haven't really played with them, that I'll do soft succulent. Just to do a little bit of just a little bit of ground. Just so it grounds the snail and they don't look like they're floating. Just a little bit. And obviously just tap off when you're doing it, just so you don't get that big blob of green straight away. So I can just, rather than stamp and cut out the first snail, so I just want a little bit, I will use my trusty paper and just cut a little bit. I just think these snails are just calling for googly eyes. That would just look so fun. So we'll get a little snail. And a bit of post-it note tape. Which I love post-it note tape, as I probably said last time. Because it holds everything down, but not too much. I'll just move that out of the way and get my little mini machine out. So, that on, put that on, put our little snail on. And then apologies if the table's shaking. And just gently take the post-it note tape off. And there you got yourself a little snail without having to do any colouring, which I just think is fab. And I really like that Stampin' Up! Are doing more and more of these things. So I did also have an idea. Now I've got some scrap white here, because I just thought it'd be quite fun to incorporate the strawberries and the strawberry punch. To stamp the strawberry in Poppy Parade and stamp off. Now let me double check before I do that. I'll do it towards the top and do it that way round. So stamp off, so then, and then full strength on the seeds. Which is great. And then with the punch, oh, I've done it upside down, haven't I? I was right. Waste not, want not. Best way, if you can't get your fingers all the way in, just put it on a post-it note and slide it in. Make sure I get even around the sides. Get rid of that. And then we can do a little, now where did I put mine? You know when you lay everything out and then put everything away. So, see, and good tip is just to punch it out. So I've put this as the front, is to punch it out once, so then if you want to stamp and punch multiples, then you know where to do them and you can just stamp it all in one go. And then I just keep that in my case. So we'll do the little top of the strawberry as well. Might as well. And we'll do that. Get a block. Do it in Granny Apple. Oh, it's so much easier, Louise, so much easier. Let's see what this looks like full strength. And where is it on the punch? So if I do it that way, that's not too bad. Yeah, it's so much easier. Then you can just do multiples really quickly and easily, and you save on your cardstock. I do it for sentiment stamps as well. So, you know, like you've just bought the postage stamp one, haven't you? So what I do is I cut that out, and just line that up. I cut that out, and then just stick them on a little ring. Whoop. Flying strawberries. And put them on a little ring, and then you've got them. So when you're stamping sentiments, you can easily line up and see if your sentiment is going to fit that punch. So glue dots. Glue dots are your friend. And we will put that on there. And we'll just, so part of my idea as well that on there. Then if you've got the double oval punch, I was just thinking that I might just line the edge of the strawberry up and punch it. So then it looks like the snail's had a bit of a munch on the strawberry. Just like that. I mean, the strawberry's considerably bigger than the snail, but you know, I still think it's fun. So let me just put that out of the way for now. So we want to also cut some of this postage. So this is just a normal basic layer. Yeah, it's such a good idea with your embossing folders, so you can also see what they are and see if it's the kind of effect that you're looking for. It's perfect, and it's just so much easier, but also it's easy for you to flick through and remember what you've got, because I don't know about you, but I certainly have those issues. I can't always remember what I've got. So this is just normal 10 by 14.4 layer. So with my trimmer, I'm just going to cut this to a little bit smaller. So we'll do 9.6. Yeah, we'll do it that way. So it's just about 4 mil smaller. So 9.6 by 14. And then I think I will also take, when you're crafting, why do you never have enough room when you're crafting? No matter how big a desk I've just bought. So I'm also going to do, I think, the little hearts. So we're just going to do like a 7 centimetre strip. Make sure I've got it the right way up, because the hearts are facing the right way up, but just when you're cutting, just make sure that you get that right. And then, I don't know, 7 by 12. Can you tell that I'm making it up as I go along? So I'm going to go on there. Yeah. Okay. So let's start putting things together. So basic layer. And I have used thick basic white for my base on this one. No real reason other than I sometimes quite like to use it. So it's got quite a nice, particularly when it's a tent card. I don't know if it makes that much of a difference when you're layering, but so then we've got a nice white border. Hi, Alison. And then we'll add this one on. If I can get my glue to work. See, look, Alison, you made me all nervous now you're here. Add this in. Again, nice white border, red border. And then with this, I just want to, so I could stick it in my banner punch, but I'm going to use Michaela's old trick. Oh, that didn't work, did it? It's a bit wider. Okay. Just put that out of the way. got my order today. Oh my god, it's so pretty. I don't know, I can't remember what you ordered in the end, Alison, but oh, I got the artist, what is it, Expressions in Ink. Oh my god, that paper is just divine. I don't know if I'll be able to cut into it. And I know it's very much a love it or hate it. But I do love the Wildcats one as well. Okay. There we go. And then we'll put Snail on. No, we'll do the strawberry first. Half-eaten strawberry. And then dimensionals. Oh, I'm glad you got your builder wreath at long last, Louise. I know you've been waiting for that. It's a bit out of proportion, but still kind of cute. Eating strawberry. I'm just going to put that on there. And then for the sentiment, I just want a bit of scrap. More scrap. And I thought I would do the hello. And I'm creating such a mess here. There before I lose them. And then you got the bundle. Oh. That's okay, I'm going to fussy cut that. And then we also want the hello. Hello. I actually think when it comes to the I'm going to do that again with the big cats, I don't think the catalogue did the papers justice, if I'm honest. That's better. I have a habit of pressing too hard. I'm going to close that before I put my fingers in it. Don't know if you can hear my next door neighbour's dogs playing. And then we'll just have a dimensional on the back of that. There. Card number 1 done. Haven't done the inside yet, but it's a nudie, as Kylie Bertucci would say. But yeah, quite fun. So let me just make some space, because honestly, if you saw my desk right now, you'd think a bomb had gone off. Let me just move those out of the way. Thankfully, the cats aren't here. Not yet, anyway. Although I don't know about you, it's been a right miserable day. Off and on. And then beautiful blue sky and lovely and sunny. Can't win. Okay, so my next one, I'll just put that over there to the side. My next one, I thought I would do a bit of colouring. I thought I would use Rich Razzleberry, which I don't normally use. But I thought, well, I'll give it a go. So I'm going to, again, so Rich Razzleberry, I mean, honestly, I mean, I love purples, and I just forget how nice this colour is sometimes. So that's just going to be my background piece on that side. And then we'll do a bit of stamping and colouring on this piece. I'd use the soft for the base lost connection there. So just a little bit of colouring at the bottom. I really haven't played with these new in colours very much at all. I'm loving all the in colours at the moment. I don't know which one is my favourite. I mean, Fresh Freesia would be the obvious choice given how much I love purples. What colour blends have I got? Bit of a mixture. So I've got Rich Razzleberry, Flirty Flamingo, Granny Apple Green and Grey Granite. So just for a little bit of grass-like state at the bottom, give the snails a bit of grounding. So there you go, that's me giving it a clean. Job done. I don't think I've cleaned, I mean it is pretty, obviously this one is for my greens, but I have washed them once and they do come out alright, but actually I find that you don't need to. Well, that's just me being lazy. And look at me, I've got dirty fingerprints all over there now. Okay, so for the snails, I think I'll do the one with the presents and the fluttery eyelashes. And I might do the mushrooms, although I'm not a lover of mushrooms, but... Oh, thanks, Alison. If I can get it off the... There we go. Something like that. That'll be layered. We'll give it a go. Considering I didn't really have a plan before I finished work today, don't think I'm doing too bad. It's amazing what you can think of when you're on a deadline. So I'm going to stamp this straight on, and then the snail I'll do on a scrap and put it on a dimensional. I do wonder sometimes if people think we're a bit nuts talking about dimensionals and stuff. Might need a bigger bit of scrap. No, she'll fit. I'm sure I've got some googly eyes somewhere. I just see them and I just think, oh yeah. Now, excuse me, because I don't want to nudge the camera. Doggies are playing. Now, I might. I can never figure out. Yeah, I might chicken out and die cut. Right, let's get colour in. So, bit of light. Can't believe it's Monday already. Oh, everybody hear my neighbour's phone conversation? Apparently she's been to Lidl. Yeah, don't you just think they just call for googly eyes, Alison? I just love them. Sorry, I was completely engrossed in my colour in there, not looking up. And then we'll do a bit of dark. Sorry, all I can hear is neighbour's conversation. Oh, oh, there's a cat coming. There's something rubbing around my feet. Uh-oh. 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 It's like, I mean, I know it's called rich razzleberry, but it's like, makes me think of plum. Hi, Mabes. I'm going to come and join my Facebook Live. She's been helping out with interviews today. Not embarrassing at all. Trying to interview someone for a new job, and all they get is a tortoiseshell cat in their face. Not off-putting at all. And a bit of grey granite. Yes, Mabel. She's meowing at me in case you didn't know. I'm not completely mad. I promise. Well, not today anyway. I might have to put some splatters on, girls, because yeah, I don't like mushrooms either, Alison. But I don't mind these. These are cute. At least I don't have to eat them. But I might have to put some splatters on because I've got dirty prints all over. And one thing's for sure, I'm not starting again. Okay, so that's colour. We'll do and have you finished all your DSP, Alison? I know you've been working your way through. Love a good splatter. presents done. And then let's do a little bit of, oh, I'll tell you what, that's what I was going to do. Oh, wrong end. Floaty flamingo, that's why I got the floaty flamingo out. I just realised. Okay. Then we'll do a bit of, oh, can't get the lid off these things. Definitely makes me think of plum, this colour. I thought for sure by now, Alison, you would have finished all your DSP. You got so much done on Saturday. I meant to do some yesterday, but I got busy gardening and then that was it. I got distracted. It was nice though. Finally have a dry day and it was warm. Makes a change. Let's go slightly over. Slightly over. You know, I realised like doing Facebook Lives is very much like crafting by yourself. You just talk to yourself. I know, Alison, I don't want to play with new stuff until I've used it up, but it's all just so pretty. And the artistry ink, or whatever, what is it called? Artistic ink? Artistically inked. I'll get it right eventually. That stamp, oh, they look brilliant. I'm being lazy, I got the watercolour ones as well. There, and then we'll do the body in grey granite. Maybe some googly eyes. Well, I know they gave the go ahead to for the indoors, and you can hug from next Monday, so I can guarantee my dad will be down for a visit, even though I'm going up at the end of the month, which means I have to spend the weekend cleaning. Thank goodness for robot Hoover. And just go back over, blend it all in. splatters. Let's do some splatters. Let's find something to splatter with. I'm sure I've got something. Yes. Colour and Contour. Colour and Contour's got splatters. Oh, can't find them on these things. There it is. Sorry, Mabel just jumped up and frightened the life out of me. Her back. Splatters. Now I might pick maybe grey granite. A little bit of softness in the background. Oh, you're right, Touch of Ink does have it. I might just stamp these off and yeah, so they're a bit more subtle. And anything that doesn't get covered up will get covered up by a sequin or something. Mistake? What mistake? No one can see the mistake. Okay, let's cut out my little glitter eyelashes. If that's not a flirty snail, I don't know what is. Okay, where's my little, there he is. Love this cute little honestly wasn't sure that I would use this quite so much as I do. And actually, oh, helps if I put it the right way around, doesn't it? Okay. Actually, it's just ideal for these little things. Ta-da! Thank you, Jessie. That's my next door neighbour's dog. Move that to one side. Okay. Let's put this together. What did I get in my latest delivery? It's probably easier to ask what I didn't get, Louise, to be honest. I got the Wildcats suite. Is that what it's called? Wildcats? In the Wild. In the Wild. I got In the Wild. And I got the Expressions in Ink suite, which is just lovely. And I got the watercolour shapes. And I got the, oh yeah, the Biggest Wish, you know, the happy birthday and thanks that's like in the really big font. Because I love things like that. I'll show you. So I got that one, which I love. Because I love the fact that you can stamp the happy with the birthday over the top if you wanted to. And the different fonts, or you could do birthday and then the happy. And you know, you could just do the two together. Friend, you can do hello friend and the thanks. So yeah. And the watercolour shapes. So I got these as well. Just for those of us that, well, you got everything but the animals. I do love the animals. I don't know why. Well, I do know why, because I love tigers, but I really want to play, because it's very much a case of, because people have said that they're not overly keen, it kind of makes me want to play with them even more. But I just think these are great because if you want to create a watercolour but don't want to play around with the water and using watercolour paper and all that kind of stuff, you know, if you can just ink up a stamp and away you go, it's perfect. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to using those. But I promised myself that I would, apart from the splatters from Colour and Contour, I promised myself that I would use the mini catalogue first and then use the new stuff, although the new stuff is getting more and more tempting. So I'm going to put this on dimensionals, which are hidden under my pens. And just need to think about a sentiment. Oh, I can't wait to get my hair cut next week. Yay, yay, yay. So I think a nice little sentiment down the bottom here. Something simple, which is what? I'm surprised these stick, actually. Thought maybe the thank you. I think maybe go with thank you. What do you think? Put my straws back before I lose them. Sticky. Or we could do you're absolutely amazing. Now I've got it open, might as well rip the band-aid off. Maybe do it there, do it there. Maybe stamp it in rich razzleberry. Could try a couple. I don't feel like it's a you snailed it kind of a, but maybe I'm wrong. In green. What, soft succulent? Let's try it. Ooh. That needs re-ink. Has been a while. Let's get my chamois. It is clean, I promise. I cleaned it today. Green like the... Oh, granny apple green. Coolio. Oh yeah, like that. don't know, for some reason I always seem to go for the dark colours for the sentiment, whereas you really don't have to. It's just out of habit, really. I've no idea what I'm going to put this on. Talking of postage stamps. And need a post-it note. So it just allows me to hold it if I put it on a post-it note. I think that's scented. Get that bit of post-it note off. Okay. What do you think? White Emboss and Granny. I think the sentiment's a bit too big, if I'm honest. Seems a bit bulky. There's a phrase I thought I'd never say. Just trying to use all my scraps up, as if I don't have enough. Do you think? Okay, I'm going in. That's better. Yeah. It just seemed a bit bulky with the extra. Amazing sentiment. It's like you trying to be funny. It's amazing. I'm going to stick it on. Oh, nearly. Upside down. I feel like maybe... No, stop. Bit of ribbon behind before I stick it down. What do you think? Bit of ribbon behind? Maybe a bit of the black organdy, although I really want to say organza. What do you reckon? Thank you, Mabel. Uh-oh, cat incoming. Sorry. A bit of twine. Oh yeah, I've got loads of that stuff. Loads of it. So just one or two. Got so much of this stuff. I'm going to do white because I just think otherwise it might get a bit lost. I'll do a bow. Let's do a bow. I haven't done a bow for ages. Nearly. Oh, if only you could see that the cat has got into a bed and is asleep on my paper tray. Things we do for these cats. Yeah, that didn't work. There we go. How much twine? Just watch the creative juices flowing. Not. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit. Is this painful to watch, people? As painful it is for me to do it. Yeah, okay. Let's get a little bit of tear and tape. It's too big. I sounded like a right petulant child then, didn't I? Too big. There you go, committed. It's down. We're done. There. So let me clear this. Clear the decks. And then I'll show you. So, card number 1 and card number 2. I must have some googly eyes somewhere. I'm determined to find them. Some old Stampin' Up googly eyes. Look what I found! Look what I found! He looks like he's got those like Coke bottle glasses on. There. He looks a bit drunk. Oh, love it. Love it, love it, love it. That's not sticking. That's annoying me. There, that's it. Oh, there's even purple ones, look. No. Step away from the googly eyes. I knew they'd come in handy one day. There you go. Card 1 and card 2. Which one's your favourite? Left or right? Left or right? You like both, Louise? They are fun. Okay, well, that's me. I've gone over the hour mark, which I hadn't really set a time, but as you can see, the carnage of my desk as I lift it up. So let me spin you round. So there we go. Letting Mabel's come to join me, look. As you can see. Can always trust the cat to make an appearance. So anyway, thank you very much for joining me tonight. Not sure what I'm doing next week yet, but I'm sure I'll think of something. In my head, I'm thinking maybe something to do with the sweet ice cream set. So yeah, I will thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you next week.